Shanghai is extending its AIDS prevention campaign to the city's 300,000 workers in so-called entertainment venues who are at high risk of being infected by the HIV virus. The campaign is trying to educate the workers and also publicize new national regulations on condom provision and entertainment venues. Our Shanghai Today feature explores how knowledge and care is being provided to one of the city's vulnerable groups.
Massage parlor women are digging happily for free condoms given by the CDC staff, along with receiving the critically important message of how to use them.
我们就可以看到这样的一个避孕套，检查一下有没有破裂。如果有破裂，我们要采取补救的措施。不仅仅是怀孕的失败，还有一个就是预防艾滋病。
AIDS prevention lectures at local centers for disease control and prevention invite workers from massage parlors, karaoke bars, and bathhouses. But for most of the working girls, it's new knowledge.
I didn't know much about AIDS until this time when they told me in detail. Now I know how to prevent it. This more or less eased my previous fears about the disease.
It's one method that's been successful. After our encouragement, some karaoke girls took the initiative to contact us. They then take voluntary blood tests to see whether they've contracted HIV virus. That was impossible before.
Health officials find that the majority of workers at street-side entertainment venues work in the illegal sex trade. Most of them come from other provinces and tend to shift their work sites every 3 months. So, CDC staff have built an AIDS prevention education network that extends to entertainment work sites across all the 19 districts and counties. Last year, Shanghai reported 445 new HIV cases. Nearly 80% were found among the migrant population. Among the 19 newly reported local HIV carriers, sexual transmission was the main cause. Experts say it is urgent to target the vulnerable groups directly.
It's very important that we need to educate this high-risk group or the vulnerable groups in China. I think this is the key to prevent the spreading of the HIV into metropolitan area. Because once it gets into metropolitan area, which is still very low risk right now, if it starts to outbreak in that population, it's going to be disaster in many big cities. Only education can stop it. It's very successful in Thailand. In very high-risk population, and the condom use, it's really like a huge propaganda in the country.
Help from the law is also on the way. CDC staff are in close contact with the State Ministry of Health, who advises them on new laws and regulations. China's first nationwide statute on the prevention and control of AIDS took effect last month.
There used to be controversies over whether to set up condom dispensers inside entertainment venues. This statute, for the first time, requires such a provision. Meanwhile, we're also exploring better ways to educate entertainment workers, such as peer education.
The condom usage rate among workers on the dark side of the street is barely 1 in 3, largely due to ignorance of risks and methods. The CDC says that education, especially from the peers of the working girls themselves, will be critical in the fight against the deadly virus. Ye Ying, Shanghai Noon.